Hello everyone and welcome back to Ravenport. Last time we got busy with getting our beets put onto the belt system and into the BGA, and we also baled up our corn stalks, which we sold for a good price. But today we've got some new jobs, and first and foremost I'm going to go around and do an animal check, make sure they've got what they need. Whilst I'm doing so, I'll explain what we're going to do today. So yeah, today we are going to purchase a new truck. Reason being is we've got lots of stuff that we need to take to the store. Wool pallets, egg pallets and onion pallets. So yeah, there's lots to take to the store, and currently I've only got a small lizard trailer that will it's the one that attaches to the 3-point on the back of the tractor, and yeah, it's full as it currently stands, but I've also got a few more wool pallets to add to it, and also some egg pallets back at the chicken coop. So yeah, it's looking rather full, so I'm thinking now is the time to upsize. And additionally, in the last couple of days I have seen an interesting new truck which I think will be perfect for jobs we're going to have to do in the future, whether it be moving equipment around and also a few other things that we might need an additional truck for. So yeah, we're going to buy a new trailer which is a low loader. I'll show you what it is. So starting with the truck. The truck is the IGORyaN 232, which is a mod, £50,000, and it looks really cool first and foremost. So I should start off by saying that I saw this on one of the other streamers who plays Farming Simulator, Farmer Cop, and this was in his mod summary of recent mod uploads. And yeah, it sort of caught my eye and looked really cool. So we're going to purchase this as our next new truck. Going to go for the black chassis colour, and then we're going to go for our standard JCB yellow for the other things. It's got lots of configurations for carrying grain. It's got this sort of flatbed at the back, which is potentially useful in the future if we want to use this truck just for some small load of pallet hauling. And then it's got various dumper settings, which is pretty cool as well. For our purposes, we're going to be towing a low loader, so we're going to go with just the truck hitch on the back. We're going to get it used to save £10,000. We don't need GPS. And then I think for the wheel setup, we're going to go for option 2, which is all 6 wheels on the same tread, which looks a bit off-road. And yeah, there's snorkels included, which is pretty cool. Looks almost like a Unimog on the front, which yeah, I really like. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that and go check it out. Here it is. So yeah, looks really cool. Got some nice older sounding truck sounds, and yeah, it's got a bit of an older feel to it inside the cab, which is quite cool. But whilst we're sitting in the truck, we will have a look at the new trailer, a low loader that we're going to buy. So it is the Lizard low loader, £90,000, but we're going to buy it used to save some additional money. Of course, we're going to get the JCB yellow, and for the brand of tyres, we're going to go for Trelleborg, as they've got off-road tread, twin. Get it used to save 4,000, and we're going to get it with the wooden panels for just a bit of extra character. So yeah, 16,000, well, yeah, 17,000. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. So here it is, the trailer. Let's get it hitched up with the truck. Cool, so low loader potentially looks a little bit too big for this truck, but I think that's okay. Its main purpose is going to be for hauling pallets and maybe some machinery to the fields, like we could get the combine on there, or we could get baler or planter or whatever it is we want to haul to a field, which is pretty cool. But whilst I'm here, I'm going to pick up a spare egg pallet, as we need one to go there to collect the egg boxes that come out whilst we're transporting the other ones to the store. So I'm just going to get that on there and strap it on. Cool. So, going to head back to the farm, get this serviced, and then we're going to start loading our pallets of eggs, the other bits of wool, and then we're going to, I think, just get the other lizard 3-point trailer driven onto this. So yeah, see you back at the farm. Cool, so got back to the farm, given the low loader a service and also the truck a service. I've just flipped to this option to show you what it's like with the flatbed on the back. What's cool is you can open the boards. So yeah, as I said, you could attach this flatbed and have it as a smaller truck to just run pallets to the sell points. So yeah, really cool. Just going to flip it back to the truck attachment. Sorry, the articulated attachment, because we're going to need that later. Excellent. Cool. So we are going to be spending some time doing pallet loading onto the low loader. But yes, whilst we're doing that, we need to make use of the time. So another job for today is harvesting the corn. So going to jump in the harvester. Get that all set up. Got the dolly trailers nearby to collect the corn as the helper is going. I will probably do the headland just to make life easier. Yeah, going to get the headland done and then we'll switch to the worker so we can then get on to loading the low loader with the various pallets. Let's go. So headland's done. I'm just unloading into the silo directly. Just remembered I can unload to the silo directly rather than the trailers, which is handy. Yeah, one thing to mention is I've installed the harvester capacity mod, so it gives me a little beep at 50%, and then at 80% it gives me another beep, and also sets the beacons on the harvester, which is just a cool little added bonus really for letting me know that the harvester's filling up when it's 50, when it's 80, so I know I need to react to it. Cool, so I've done more than the headland, I've done the dog leg part of the field as well. But yeah, the worker should be able to crack on and not have any dramas with regards to turning or things getting in the way. So I'm going to leave the worker, once I've aligned the harvester properly, to get on and harvest the rest of the corn. I think there might be one unload and then of course one at the end. So yeah, we'll leave the worker to it. Cool, so whilst the worker's busy on the cornfield, we're going to get on and load our eggs onto the low loader. So going to just take this off, as I'm going to put this in the spawn point whilst I'm off with all the other crates at the shop. And then yes, we shall get all the egg pallets loaded at the front of the low loader, and then the plan is to add some wool pallets as well, and then hopefully drive the lizard 3-point trailer just onto the low loader and take it like that, so we don't have to move pallets around. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with that and see you in a little while. so I have loaded all the eggs and the wool that was at the spawn points. It's looking rather high and it's definitely not the tidiest, but yeah, tried my best. So now what I'm going to do is that lizard trailer there I'm going to drop onto the low loader. So going to need the JCB over here in a moment to back this trailer up. Yeah, that's why I was getting all the pallets as far forward as I could, so I've got enough space for this trailer, as I don't want to have to move all the pallets off. That would be a bit too much a manual effort for today. But yeah, good to get some more pallet moving practice in. When we get to the other end, so the store, I'm just going to be ditching the pallets over the edge, and yes, I can't promise you that no eggs will be harmed in the making of this video, because yes, there's a bit of egg pallet bumpiness going on, and I'm sure there'll be some more at the sell point as well, but never mind. I just know that the eggs are well packaged, so we can be a little bit rough with them. Cool, so hoping this is going to fit. I think it is. Quite nicely actually. Just want to get it a bit straighter if I can. There we go. So I've got 2 onion pallets in the greenhouses, but I'm going to save them for next time, as I don't want to tempt too much fate with what we've got going on here. So yeah, our full low loader trailer is ready with a lizard trailer on it. It's a lizard on a lizard. Yeah, so gonna get this strapped up just in case, and this is all strapped up, so we'll get the low loader folded up. I really like how the little ramps fold down at the end. Beacon on. It's not the brightest of beacons, but maybe it'll brighten up when I give it a wash. Cool, so we've got onions, wool and eggs. So wool definitely has to go to the spinnery, that's the only place it will sell. So that's down the road here, and look, it's in demand, so that's really good. But we need to look at the prices for onions and or eggs. So eggs first, 3,254 looks to be the highest at the central grain elevator. I know where that is. So next is onions. And conveniently the highest price is central grain elevator for that as well. Cool, so we're going to do a little road trip. First to the spinnery, then we could take the, maybe we can take the back road path. We'll have to see how the truck and long trailer gets on. But then back up past the animal dealer and then over here to the central grain elevator. So yeah, let's go. Our inaugural journey with the new truck and low trailer. Okay, so back at the farm we sold the eggs, the onions and the wool. It's quite funny, at the spinnery I realised that the ratchet straps were still on the small 3-point lizard trailer, and I couldn't get them off manually, so I had to bring the JCB over to the rescue to get that sorted out for us. And yeah, we got it unloaded, and we got some good prices for the eggs and the onions. The wool looked to sort of be maybe a little bit lower than normal, but yeah, overall back up to 837,000, which isn't too far off where I think we started before some of the new purchases today. So the truck and the trailer have been paid for in today's takings, which is really good. So just getting the egg pallets put back where they belong, and yes, you'll have to excuse any manual picking up over at the sell point. See, I wouldn't like to do that out of realism, but just in the interest of time and recording time I've got, I have to just speed it up by doing it a little bit manually on occasion. But yeah, obviously loaded the trailer manually, so hopefully that makes up for any realism questions there. Cool, so just the last one, which is the spare, which interestingly I didn't put the spare on the point when we were away, so yeah, there's some more egg boxes. This small little trailer is a bit redundant now. It has been surpassed by some of the bigger trailers we've got on the farm, predominantly the Lizard 3-pointer and the new low loader that we bought today. Yeah. Pleased with how it has performed in its lifetime, and it can now sit there collecting rogue egg boxes. So just going to give the new trailer a quick rinse, and then with the time that we've got left today, I'm thinking we can get the corn taken to the sell point. So we must get our new purchases nice and clean, and it begs the question, where are we going to store the low loader? I've obviously got the log trailers over here. I've now got the belt system which we bought last time for the sugar beets going into the BGA here as well. So we really need some more storage space, a hall or some sort of warehouse that we can put some of the bigger, bulkier equipment in. Not so worried about the trailers, but the belt system I feel should be undercover. Sat out in the open, I guess it would not be good for the mechanism and for whatever else, but yeah, for the time being it's going to have to remain outside, as are the log trailers and the low loader. Cool. Not quite sure why I put it this way, because I think we should use this truck to its full potential today, as it's the new truck, and we will use the articulated grain trailer to take the corn to the sell point. Now I'm not sure how this truck is going to look on this trailer. Will it suit it? Oh, it seems to suit it alright. Seems to suit it quite well actually. Cool, so we'll get the trailer parked up here. Jump in the class IGORyaN. Need to turn this on and unload the corn that's in there. Jump in the class IGORyaN. Get the rest of the corn unloaded. And then, of course, we've got some litres in the silo from one of the new fields that we harvested the corn from. Again, another field full of corn stalks. We're going to have to get that baled up in the next session. And once it's baled up, we can then finally get on to the process of doing some of the terrain levelling that we've desperately needed to do on some of the fields, as the planter is quite sensitive and yeah, doesn't really like some of the... Oh no, don't want to do that. Let's go switch to the back, otherwise we'd be tipping onto the floor. Also, let's let that tip. I'm very conscious that I missed a bit of corn, so I can't really let that sit. It's going to play on my mind otherwise. So just get these bits done. Corn. Header folded, get the harvester refueled, I think, whilst we're here. To quickly drive past here and give it a top up. Now the question is, will we need to upgrade the size of the harvester soon? I think the answer is yes, because of the fields we've the new fields that we've got and the size of them. We probably could do with a bigger harvester to ensure that we can get the job done efficiently, quickly. But for the time being, I think this harvester has done a good job and will continue to do a good job. So it'll be obvious when we to upgrade it, because we'll be sinking lots and lots of time into harvesting, which could be made a lot quicker with a bigger harvester, with a bigger header. So yes, we have got all the corn unloaded. Turn class IGORyaN off, jump back in the new truck, then IGORyaN Duits, and we're going to get the, not the sunflowers, the corn. So that's perfect size for this trailer, 41,000 litres. This trailer holds 48. Let's look at the best price for corn. Corn. So best price is the port grain elevator, £742. So let's make a quick trip there, jet back, and then we're done for the day. Admittedly, this truck isn't the quickest. I think it's 256 horsepower. I'll double check that, but I think that's what I read. And yeah, we did get it up to full speed on the way back from selling the onions and the eggs. But when it's got a full load, it is a little bit slower. But I quite like it. Takes a little while to get going, but once it's on its way. Does a good job. Looks cool. And I think it just adds a bit of character to the farm. Yeah, it's our old run-around workhorse, multi-purpose vehicle. It can have the flatbed on the back, or it can have an articulated hitch, or jobs just like this. So yeah, I'm happy with it. And we can't always have new machinery. Still got to watch the money. Cool. Go sell this and then head back and finish up. Okay, so sold the corn, got back to the farm, and we're parking the new truck back up for the day, for the session rather, next to the agri truck. I think these two will make a good team going forward. And yep, although the Stoits is not as beefy as the agri truck, if this truck is focusing on logging, and we've got some stuff to do, taking grain to the store or sell point or moving machinery around, then this is going to be a good little addition to do some of the smaller workhorse jobs around the farm. So real happy with that. And of course our new low loader trailer. So that is it for today. A quick roundup of what we've done. We checked on the animals first thing, then we went and bought our new truck and flatbed or low loader trailer. We started harvesting the corn, which we have finished now, and we've got some corn stalks that we're going to need to bale up next time. And yep, whilst we were harvesting the corn, we took the eggs, wool, onions to the store and got a good price for them. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on the money front. As I said, we've paid for all of our expenses today with new machinery. Got 15,000 of property income, got 8,000 from the wool, 90,000 from the harvest income. I think that will include a few other bits as well. Then of course we've got 8,000 from the biogas plant last night from the sugar beets that we deposited in there last session. Cool, so that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed watching. If you've got any tips or advice or things you'd like me to do, then please feel free to leave a comment. As always, any likes and subscribes are much appreciated. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Catch you later. Bye bye.